What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday, everybody. Glad to be here. Very excited. I got some mobile news. Got some Facebook stuff to discuss. Some personal triumphs I'd like to mention briefly. Yeah. But let's say hi to the chat. Let's say hi to the YouTube guild members first. Let's see. Glenn Melvasso is the first poster and the first YouTube guild member. Welcome to the live stream. See a penguin there in the live stream. Klongen is here. Richard Cochran, aloha Charlie. Day 5 of Soulstone Quest, total Soulstone 55555. Well, okay. Sky Matrix, Osha is here. Mr. Big Sexy 11 with a great question. We'll touch on that a little bit more in depth in just a second. Planner Girl, Colorado Kid 26, Chris Ray, Jeff Burst, Lexana Meyer. Good evening, Charlie, and fellow players. What's up, Tunes? What's up, Tunes? Cat 13. Excuse me. Otto's watching over on Facebook. Good to see that we're live over there. Good stuff. Personal victory today. Now I'm about to turn 39. All right, I'm about to turn 39. I'm an older guy, right? And, gone are the days where I'm trying to lift, 1,000 pounds or 1,500 pounds or whatever. But I do want to give you guys a little bit of an update on a personal goal that I haven't really talked about much in my personal lifting career. A couple of weeks ago, one of my groomsmen had a strongman. No. It's not a strongman competition. It was a powerlifting meet. Yeah. So my friend Ryan, he a college roommate, by the way. He and I were born about a week apart, and my mom and his mom had Lamaze class together. Basically we grew up together, me and Ryan. Anyway, he did very well. He won his weight and division at the powerlifting meets. He lifted something like a combined 1,450 pounds. 1,450 pounds. And his wife asked me, she's like, do you go to the gym? And I was like, yeah, I go to the gym a lot. And she's like, well, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying? And I told her, I was like, I'm not trying not to be exhausted whenever I go upstairs, right? That's kind of the funny thing. Look good naked and don't be exhausted when you walk up and down the stairs. So I kind of set a personal goal for myself for all of the major lifts. And the major lifts that I'm considering a major lift are the bench press, the overhead press, which is a shoulder movement, pull-ups, deadlift, squat, and I guess that's it. And then I'd like to be, at least somewhat okay at the calisthenics, like dips and push-ups, pull-ups, pistol squats, that kind of thing. So the other day I deadlifted 260. Yeah, he's a big dude. He's real thick. The other day I deadlifted 260 pounds, which is, I'm about 250 right now. So that's as heavy as I'm going to go, is 260 pounds. A little while after that, I hit my bench press 260. I had a friend who's actually the officiant in my wedding. He spotted me for a 260 pound or 255 pound bench press for 2 reps. And then today I hit 260 pounds overhead press. 260 pounds overhead press. That was a seated movement with a barbell with weights. I found some rando at the gym to give me a spot. I racked out around 8 reps, and I did that 3 times. So I'm able to push over my head my entire body weight, which is important if I ever want to do like handstand push-ups or something, really. I really just want to be able to lift as much as I weigh. That's kind of just like an arbitrary goal, right? And it, kind of gives me some incentive to lose weights. Because, the lighter that I am, the lower that my lifting goal is. The last big one, I can't do pull-ups yet. I'm too heavy and my upper body isn't strong enough to do pull-ups yet. I can do some assisted pull-ups, right? So pull-ups, I'm a little ways away. I can't quite do pull-ups or chin-ups. Used to be able to do a ton of them. And I haven't been able to squat that much yet, though I haven't tried to squat that much yet in a long time. I don't want to hurt my back. So we'll work on that. Just don't gain weight. Easier said than done, I guess. Easier said than done. Great question in the chat as we were ramping up. Mr. Big Sexy 11 asks, does Jet counter Rufus? And yes and no. Let's talk about Let's talk about Jet countering Rufus. Jet on both versions of the game has this ability called Potion of Fatigue. Jet launches a poison potion flask at the closest enemies. Affected enemies cannot regenerate health for 8 seconds. Mr. Big Sexy, if Potion of Fatigue is on Rufus, then he will not revive. Okay? If Potion of Fatigue is on Astaroth, he will not revive. Okay? If Potion of Fatigue lands on an enemy and Astaroth tries to revive them, he will not be able to revive that hero. Okay? So it's not a hard counter like Morgan. Morgan outright blocks revives, right? Does not matter. There's no stipulations. As long as Morgan is alive, the enemy does not get revived. And on Hero Wars Mobile, allies don't get revived either, funnily enough. But Jet is a perfectly adequate counter to Rufus on mage teams if you find yourself in trouble and for whatever reason you can't slot in Morgan, right? Elixir Vigor boosts physical attack, which doesn't really help mage teams. Doesn't really help mage teams too much, but that's okay. Does add a nice heal and a nice little speed up. Acid Shot reducing armor, again, doesn't really help mage teams that much. More of a physical attacking team boost. This right here, giving critical hit to the entire ally team, again, doesn't really help physical attackers. But because of Morgan's niche ability to basically just support undead heroes, especially on Facebook and web, you know, Bone Armor boosts undead allies. Moonlight heals undead allies. Of course, you can summon skeletons and you can block the revive. But basically, half of her toolkit doesn't work for the average mage team, at least on Facebook and web. On mobile, Morgan works very well on all teams now. Her ability to put up defenses and shield on all allies is a nice little perk. Definitely not a primary healer on either platform, you know, without specific circumstance. But yeah, Jet is a perfectly adequate counter, a soft counter, if you will, to Rufus. Great question. Great question, though. Something that gets asked quite a bit. How to get rid of those pesky Rufuses. In fact, I do want to discuss a Rufus battle a little bit later on if we have time. If we have time a little bit later on in the stream. Is that on Plus yet? I must have missed that conversation. Need a first mate? Yep. Any exciting Guild War battles? This week, we haven't had that many exciting, but I do want to discuss one. So earlier on today, an announcement. I didn't put the video out because I had already a couple other videos planned and published, and hadn't had an opportunity really to spend time on this. So we're going to spend time on it now. This morning, well, I can't find it now. Is it development talk? Yeah, here we go. This morning, the developer Truthwatcher reached out to the Hero Wars Mobile Influencer Discord. Truthwatcher says, "Hey everyone, we are still in work with all the changes, but I want to give an update. There are 2 big changes and 1 million small changes." So this is referencing the Territory Conquest. Territory Conquest is that game mode that had the little hex maps, and it had the flying ships. Right? Let me pop this open real quick. Boom. Here we go. So this game mode where you capture little tiles, and it's a 3-day activity, and you have to build up flying ships, and there's a captain for each flying ship, and the ship has different things that you can level up and all of that. Well, earlier today, continuing on with the note from Truth Watcher, there are 2 big changes and a million small changes based on the feedback that our community and other communities gave to the developers and the community managers. We are splitting matchmaking into time zones, most likely 2 or 3 time zones. So every guild can choose which time they want to play. Now, the issue that this is resolving or taking a look at is this situation right here. The fact that the activity lasts for 3 days. It's live for 3 days. Okay. Now, we're splitting matchmaking into time zones, and battles will be active only during the day in this time zone. For example, in time zone UTC +2, you will be able to attack only from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So it's not a solid 3 days, but now it is a partial 4 days. It's a 4-day activity now instead of a 3-day activity. Okay, and it's only active during the day. And additionally, there's only 1 fight per week. Before, it was 3 days and then immediately a new one would start, 3 more days and then immediately a new one would start. Now it's only 4 days once per week. So there's 3 days off, 4 days on. Yeah, that's the first kind of change to handle the argument or the concern that this is adding just too much stuff to do, right? Too much stuff to do. Having the activity active for 24 hours is just too much. It's just too much. Another big change, we will make a solo version of this activity, a solo version of Territory Conquest that will come out before Territory Conquest does. I'm not sure why they're doing it this way. We will make a solo PvE game mode before Territory Conquest. It will use the same hex map, but you will be the only player there. Every hex will be battle with airships, heroes, or titans, and they will lose health after battle, just like in the tower, right? Just like in the tower or your titans in the dungeon. You will have 2 to 4 days to explore and collect all of the rewards. We'll share more info next week. So this is to combat the issue of having to be placed with good or bad guilds, right? Matchmaking being random in some instances. You could be placed with a bad guild and you still want to do the rewards. Some players are going to opt to be doing this solo activity as often as possible. Players like me that have all the time in the world to play this silly game. Some people that don't have that much time to play, they don't necessarily have to compete in this game mode, just like any other activity that there is. But those 2 pieces are meant to solve some of the issues, some of the negative feedback that was shared. And in my opinion, it doesn't quite solve enough of the negative feedback. The big one that I have concerns with, on top of the time issue, now it's 4 days instead of 3 days, but the fights require fuel to fuel your ships, and you can infinitely buy fuel with emeralds. There's no restriction to the amount of fuel that you can buy. Therefore, you can attack as many times as you want. Unless that is addressed, it's going to be a problem for me. It's going to be a problem for me. It's like half the mobile games nowadays have to have guild for some reason. Yep. Well, it's part of the community aspect of it all. Part of the, if I was just playing by myself, then it would be, at times it would be potentially less interesting. And having people count on you to do things, make your attacks, or, pull your weight in the dungeon titanite farming and all of that, it gets people to play that maybe would take a break or two if they had nobody else to rely on other than themselves, right? We need a solo option for pet adventures. So I actually brought this up. I was like, this sounds a lot like pet adventures in a way. Are you sure that battleships or flying ships are not just pets on mobile? And they're like, no, absolutely not. This is not a pet adjacent activity for mobile. They assured me that it was not that. They assured me that flying ships are not the mobile version of pets. Right? Yeah, so if anybody has any questions about that, I would be happy to answer. Of course, all of this is subject to change, and we'll get more information according to Truth Watcher. We'll get more information about these changes and the rest of the game mode and the new single player game mode next week. Over on Hero Wars Facebook and web, specifically Hero Wars web, I do want to make everybody aware and it looks like some people are already having a conversation in the chat already. The Guild Raid Phase 1 is ending for web players in 13 minutes. Okay, in 13 minutes, you'll be unable to attack minions anymore. This is the first week that I'm going up against level 150 minions, and I'm clearing them okay. Although I am concerned about fighting off that boss at the end, but we'll cross that bridge here in just a few minutes. Final Fantasy Dissidia Opera Omnia is the only major mobile game I play that doesn't have guild stuff. I'm going to kill 29 people who I don't know the slightest. Have you made it to the all-time top? No, I have not. I have not. I have not. Rustin, welcome to the live stream. Insomnia buff? Yep, I got the Insomnia buff. I've bought all of the buffs this week so far. Facebook, Klongen, Facebook. Level 150 on Facebook. Wow. Nice. Getting a lot of rewards here. Good stuff, good stuff. I shuffled my team around a little bit. I put my Corvus as my second line tank because he is so strong right now. He's so strong. And I moved Aurora Cleaver down here. I did have Aurora Corvus down here, but it was a little overkill. Oh no, I didn't finish. All right, well there's one whiff. I did get quite a bit though. And we might as well try this right here. We might as well try our best. I need to change these pets. That's a problem. I wonder if that's the reason why I failed last time. Surely not. If you guys recall, every week... Oh, I shouldn't have used Axel. I shouldn't have used Axel. Well, I'm crushing. Okay. Boom. Couldn't beat the 141, but I definitely beat the 151. I did improve my Zhu quite a bit. Also, I bought buffs this week. In the past, I have not bought buffs before now. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec, guys. I just heard a... Hold on. Babe, is everything okay? Is everything okay? Oh, I just heard a lot of racket. Okay. Let's see. Big Action asks, mobile, what's a more versatile tank, Aurora or Rufus? More versatile? Aurora, for sure. Aurora has dodge to counter physical attackers. Aurora has Rainbow Halo to counter magic attackers. Drop Martha? No. Hey Charlie, my guild on Web Server 75 changed its name to the Goonies to honor a member, Just Andy, that we lost contact over a month ago. You gave me the idea by talking about Spank the Monkey. That's nice, Boulevard. That's very nice. That's very nice. Yeah, Spank the Monkey is a very solid guild. They're a solid guild with a good charter. Lincoln asks, how do I build up my team easier without spending? Also, how do I get more emeralds before Summerfest? So, Lincoln, the bad news is you really can't. You really can't. You just got to play every day. You just got to play day in and day out. Every day. Getting more emeralds, just make sure, get as high as possible in the arena every single day. Making sure you're doing your arena fights every day. Without spending any money, that's the best advice I could give you. That is the best advice. Still nothing there. Okay. So I do want to talk a little bit about the Foundations of Power event that we're supposedly getting in 10 minutes. Sunar, I'm actually chatting about that right now. I want to show you guys a funny little piece of... Here we go. Here we go. So here is the... whoops. Properties. Here we go. Here's the official Hero Wars web Discord, right? Right? Check this out. When I go to sneak peeks, it says I do not have permission to view the messages. Sneak peeks is the Discord channel where Andrew shares the next event that's about to happen. And I don't have the ability to watch this. Is somebody here that is in the Hero Wars web Discord can go see if they can see in sneak peeks? Maybe I've been blocked specifically. I would find that kind of funny if I was the one. Looks like I have a fight left. Do I have one more fight? No, I'm out of fights. I'm out of fights. It works fine for you, says Sunar. If downgrade existed, I'd strip my Artemis. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of things that I would love to get my stuff back. You get anything from today's Hero Wars mobile live stream? There was a mission, right? There was a mission in the description, right? The Fabled, what's up? What's up? Maybe you need to set the new role update. The new role. The new role. Is there a new role update? What is the new get roles? What is this? No, that was, let's see. Get a team level role. Oh, Dominion I see. I see. Well, I gave myself the role. Get your guild league role. I'm in the gold. No, one is okay. Whether there's no... What is your guild status? I'm a guild member. Oh, I didn't even know about this. A main team role. Definitely a Kark role. Huh. Wild. Yeah, I don't have it. Monta HD just sent me a screenshot of the Sneak Peeks channel. I don't know. I guess maybe I do not have permission. So it is just me. I did jump in there and I gave myself roles. I don't know if I'm an admin in here or not. How do I check my own roles? Let's see. How do I check my own roles? I know I'm not showing the screen. I'm not showing the screen intentionally. I can see them. Yeah, I can see them. Hello, how many health of Seymour? Can you access? It's to newbie BG. Seymour scales with your level or with your team. Can I access? Yeah, I can access the other pages. Right click on my name. But I'm hidden though. That's the problem. My name is hidden. I'm hidden on there because people bother me if I'm live. I'll mess with it later. Okay, so Foundations of Power is the event tonight. That's great. Need deworming for tech support? I'll message Andrew and I'll figure it out. I'll message Andrew tomorrow. Glenn, I'll talk about that to you a little bit later. Not gonna discuss it here. I see your message, I just can't discuss it here. Okay. Well, I do want to show you guys this fight. So yesterday's Guild War fight, I fought an individual that I fought last week. By the way, we swept Divine Awakening today. Absolutely clapped them. Just put them away. Put them away. Is it the Seeker? No, not the Seeker. Here we go. Versus Auric. Now, I fought this guy. This is a 300,000 power level difference. 300,000 power level. Right? It's actually a little bit more. It's like 301 or 302,000 power level difference. The Krista is really thick. Very, very strong Krista. Definitely would have done too much damage to my Kark if I had a Kark tank. And, you know, of course I used Astaroth because, you know, he's my best tank. But just as kind of as an aside, I thought it would be fun to try using Rufus instead. And I actually came across the guy in Arena. Let me find him here. Here we go. So I actually came across in Arena. I used Rufus, and my Rufus is 53,000. Now remember, my Astaroth was like 130k. So you're looking at about an 80,000 power level difference. But obviously, Rufus is designed to counter this lineup. I mean, he is just optimal to counter this lineup. Now, the issue with using Rufus in this team is that it causes my Isaac to charge way slower. Way slower. Which is, in a lot of ways, bad. But then again, because of the defenses that my Rufus had, it ended up being okay. Now, they almost killed me right here, but fortunately, Celeste with her magic damage auto attack was not able to kill me. See, I'm getting very close to dying with just basic auto attacks. But I had a very, very close fight in the Guild War. It came down to just Isaac versus Jorgen. I don't know if you guys remember that a couple of days ago. It came down to just Isaac versus Jorgen, and of course, with Isaac being left and the enemy Jorgen being left, the enemy Jorgen didn't really have much of a chance. Couldn't really do much. But whenever I use Rufus against this lineup, it absolutely just wrecks it. Absolutely just wrecks it. Gives me hope. Right? You know, I've talked about this a couple of times, but Rufus is going to be my third tank for sure. You know, my third tank for sure. After I finish investing Strength Skin stones into Jews, Crit Skin, and Strength Skin, they're all going into Rufus. All going into Rufus. And this was like a 390k power level difference. 390,000 power level difference. And I actually defeated this guy. I actually defeated a 1 million team. Let's see if it's still up. It's not. All the training from today kind of overlapped it. But the guy, there's a guy that has all of those heroes maxed, and his team is over 1 million power level, and I wrecked it. I just completely destroyed it with that team. Very, very cool. Very cool little fight. Rufus, he has Isaac one hit. Okay. Richard, I'll try that. A weak Rufus will get revived every Lars chain attack. Yep. A new sweet spot? Absolutely. So I gave up on Corvus? Heck no. Astaroth is tank 1, Corvus is tank 2, Rufus is tank 3. The thing is my strength... So the physical attack skins for Corvus, they matter. Right? His shield... his damage boost is based on physical attack, and his ultimate is based on physical attack, right? Absolutely important abilities, but his survivability is pretty well maxed out. Of course, I got a lot to go with the Ascension Tree and the tank branch in the Tree of Wisdom, and the Altar of Souls. His high health is really more important than these two abilities, but these two abilities will help in the long run. It's just that these two abilities and his 2 physical attack skins don't help his survivability one bit. So it's a bad investment right now. A better investment for me for strength skin stones is to put them into Ju's strength skin and critical hit skin. And I could definitely use the armor and the magic defense skin as he gets as I try to stay alive longer versus the 160 Osh. We're going to be making a push to defeat the 160 Osh in the next couple of months for sure. So I need to make sure that my Zhu and Sebastian are at the absolute strongest they can be, which is unfortunate because I've been wasting. I've been spending so much resources on my Kark as far as like Ascension, and all of my energy has been going to Corvus, but all my agility skin stones have been going to Sebastian. So that's kind of the play. And then once I finish this armor skin for Sebastian, I will probably either finish Nebula, although Nebula's kind of weak anymore. Maybe I'll dump into Yasmin. I think I've given up on the idea of soloing the Outland boss with Yasmin. I really do want to finish the Masquerade skin for Isaac, though. I really do want to finish this skin also. So, got a plan. Got a 2 or 3 depth chart for each skins, and all that. Rufus has much chance. Yeah. I'm planning on using Rufus because I know that Iris is going to be a real big problem in the near future. I think Rufus is going to be a real big problem. Rufus is amazing on Guild War defense, magic bubble shield, and armor buff, plus near invincibility on auto attacks. Yep. Osh will rotate out in November. That'd be rough. That would be rough if that is the case. Whoops. That's not how you spell Hero Wars. Foundations of Power. Titan Skin Stone event. Yeah. Got the 5 guild bundles. Whoops. Here we go. Foundations of Power. Who would have thought that Titans can become stronger still than their former selves? Right? If you're not growing, you're dying. Now that their new forms have arrived on the battlefield to smite evil, no one dares doubt the foundations of the ancient creature's power, the origins of their wisdom, and the source of their otherworldly might. Yeah, strong, big strong. You have 8 tasks in this event, and before we go any further, let's go ahead and state this. This is not a high efficiency event. The reward to resource spent ratio is average. There are better events to spend your resources on. Okay, Legacy of the Great Ones, the Great Storm, 2 events that are much better and also in a pretty common rotation. Right, Legacy of the Great Ones is the Hero Artifact event, and the Great Storm is the Pet event. Both of those have a higher efficiency rate. So log in. This is a 3-day event. We have the Patron, which is Reach VIP rank 7. Titanic's scale is to buy emeralds. Don't buy emeralds now. Times 4 emerald sale comes on the 22nd. Okay, the 22nd of July, times 4 emerald sale. Buy emeralds then. Okay, buying emeralds here, even at a times 3, you do not get nearly as efficient as just waiting for a times 4 emerald sale. Okay, but if you absolutely have to buy emeralds, obviously you're going to want to do it during an event, or you can get rewarded for buying emeralds. But please wait if you can until a times 4 emerald sale. Spending emeralds, as far as the reward to spend ratio, again, on the average to low side, Persistence of the Old Ones is the spend energy. This one's actually above average. The complete summoning circle, this is the opening Titan summoning spheres. Collect Titanite in the dungeon. 1,000 is 333, 334 per day. Shouldn't have any trouble doing that on your own. And then again, opening chests in Outland. This is a significantly below average return on investment. Even though that is a lot of Titan skin stones, it's a below average return on investment. And I'm basing all of this information on the video and stats that Hero Wars Guide put together. Seems like he knows what he's talking about. I don't have any reason to doubt what he's saying. His math looks good. I wouldn't know. I only do math on Mondays. Foundations of Power event. Save your stuff. Next weekend, question mark event. We don't know what's next weekend. We know that Summerfest is the last week of July. Could be a new pet, could be a new hero in the next week or so. Who knows for sure? I should put agility skin stones into Dante. Too good hero to be missed on. I will eventually. I'm a Kark main dragon. I know the power of Dante. Don't get me wrong. I completely get it. I am going to continue to build heroes that are going to support my Kark team and my guild and their efforts. Okay. Having Dante will be great. Dante needs to be in the 130,000 power level or higher in order for me to be effective. And to get another agility hero after Sebastian and Isaac so high, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. But he's absolutely on the list. He's absolutely one of the next agility heroes that I'm going to work on. Absolutely. As it is right now, I'm trying to save up 400 large skinstone chests for Kark and his new skin that arrives later on this summer. You need 55,000 skin stones plus 5,000 to buy the skin. Roughly 60,000 skin stones to buy the skin and max it out. 60,000 divided by 150, you guys do the math. That's how many big skin stone boxes I need to save up. Thoughts on a Dante Yasmin no tank team? I think it's great. I think it's great. We found a pretty amazing Dante defensive lineup that stymied several attackers at max yesterday, and now we're all excited about that lineup. Very excited about that lineup, but it's a pretty common lineup that you're going to see a lot of a variation of. There's just a fifth hero that's a big question mark, and we're not going to talk about that until we're sure that it's going to work. Could it be a brawl? Could absolutely be a brawl. Definitely could be a brawl. I hate Titan skins. They cost so darn much. Yep. I hate Titans in general. Just all Titan stuff I don't like. What's the max amount of summoning spheres to be opened in this event? Did I not scroll down? 50. 50. Martha's Brawl? Maybe. That'd be funny. How about Judge? Judge is a cool hero. Judge is a really cool hero, but man, see the thing. So I'm building Corvus, right? I'm building Corvus because I think Corvus is the better tank for the future. Also, undead teams are the counter to Rufus Dante, Rufus Iris, Dante Iris. Undead teams are the counter to those teams. So it's like, as it's been, I've been building my Helios quite a bit. But if I have a strong Corvus, I don't necessarily need to build my Helios, because Corvus is a great counter to Yasmin. Right? So then the next intelligence hero that I really should be looking at are these three chicks right here, Celeste, Iris, and Morrigan. Celeste, Iris, and Morrigan. I think I've already leveled my Iris too high. And I'm not happy about it. I should have left my Iris in Violet. But I really want to level up Judge. It takes a lot of intelligence stuff. I really want to level up Leon. I think Leon is amazing. I think Leon is so amazing. I want to level up Lilith like crazy. I want to build a Lilith team. Oh my goodness. I really want to build a Lilith team. It's just such a huge departure from what I'm building right now. It'd be too hard to switch gears. Alvanor. I want to build Alvanor. I want to build Dorian. Oh my gosh. I want to build Heidi and Maya. Like all these there's so many intelligence heroes that I want to build. Amira. Man. It'd be easier to list the intelligence heroes that I don't want to list. Oh man. Toons asks if I'll go over the mobile Satori event. I absolutely can. Let's talk about that. Hero Wars Mobile has a Satori Soulstone event active right now. Let me refresh. Let me refresh the game so we can take a look at it together. Satori is an incredibly easy hero to get on Hero Wars Mobile. I wouldn't invest a ton of resources into the event. I think it's garbage. I think the collections screen is garbage. If I'm being perfectly honest, the rewards aren't great. Iggy, Raven is the reason why I want to level so many heroes. Raven is the bad influence. Ravenous Pack is a 3-day event. It's a basic Soulstone Heroic Nesting Doll event. You need to log in to gain Satori Heroic Nesting Dolls. Value exchange is to spend emeralds. Spend energy, of course, is the next one. Generous Soul is to score VIP points. This is buying emeralds, buying Valkyrie's Favor, buying bundles. And then, of course, Collector for a completely boring gold reward for collecting heroic dolls during this event. Now, the issue that I have, first of all, Satori, amazing hero on mobile. Amazing. Absolutely one of the 3 teams that you should be building. If you have the ability to snap your fingers and have 3 teams completely built on Hero Wars Mobile, a Satori team would be one of them for me. Absolutely. Amazing lineup. Amazing Wave Mystery tribe. Just great. Just great. You can easily get his soul stones from the Highwayman. So you shouldn't invest a single extra resource. Not a single extra. No bottles of energy. No saved up emeralds. Don't spend any theater tickets on the Satori event. Do not waste a single bit of resources. Of all of the heroes in Hero Wars Mobile, the 4 heroes that you can get from the Highwayman shop are by far the easiest heroes to get. By far. These heroes, the only heroes that are easier to get than these 4 are the ones you start with. Galahad, Thea, Aurora, Astaroth, etc. Only those 4 or 5 heroes are easier to get than these 4 bad boys right here. I know it sounds like I'm being harsh. It's just that the Highwayman activity is set to, what, level 40? Right? If you can beat a 43,000 powered level team, you can raid this. Boom, 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 boom. How long did that take me to do those 5? And then I go and I open these boxes. I go over here to my inventory and I go to consumables. And what is it? This one right here? Yeah, is it the epic chest or is it a different chest? I think it is this one. Yeah. Like, look at that. Look at that. Now I did have 45, right? You only get 5. What? Wait, you get, what do you get? Like 3, you get 15 per day. You get 15 per day if you do all of your raids every day. So in 3 days worth of activity, I just gained 20, you know, what did I have? I had like 500. So I gained like 2K in like 3 days worth of work. It's just, they're so easy to get. They're so easy to get. I wouldn't invest any resources. Why I'm unhappy with building Iris? I want to keep her low so she's a surprise. Yeah, Iggy. I mean, because of the guild and others, I want to build. I mean, I feel like Maya is so important for stripping Sebastian. Again, discussing intelligence heroes. I think that Heidi is just a fun hero to build. You know, Iris, Celeste, and Morgan are 3 heroes that I feel like I just need, like, immediately. And I would level Judge. I just don't know where to put Judge. I don't know where to put Judge just yet. Riken, save those coins for the summer festival here in about 2 weeks. Since when does Galahad have a samurai skin? Since today. Since today. For the next 3 days, you'll be able to purchase the 3 celestial skins. Galahad gets magic defense, Satori gets magic defense, and Zisha gets magic penetration. later on this month, the new hero Iris will be added to Hero Wars Mobile, and Kark will get his Celestial skin. Kark will get his Celestial skin on Facebook sometime this summer. Maybe later on this fall. Who knows for sure. Can't wait. Can't wait. My Heidi. Yeah, Heidi's a fantastic... By the way, Heidi's another fantastic counter to Dante. You guys see a lot of Dante's, level Heidi. Summerfest Jack Daniels is the last week of July on Hero Wars Facebook and web. The last week of July. Arena timeout team with Anvari, a hero that I don't have leveled, Arachne, a hero that I don't have leveled, Isaac, and Thea, a hero that I don't have leveled. I mean, that's 4 heroes that I'd have to level to make that team work. They need to get a new skin for Iris. Yeah, Shinras, the problem is Iris is already so strong. Iris is already just a beast. But a dead Iris does no damage, so kill the Iris. Do I think Zisha or Fafnir? I think Zisha would be the next hero, just based on chronology. I think Zisha. It'd be cool if they made her an undead hero too. What's up, Cloakman? I'm missing a day of login in the Facebook. A day of login. Oh, because of the outage. By the way, E-Rain, are you here? E-Rain, a pretty frequent member to the live stream. Are you hanging out? That's weird. No. 30 million damage on Osh? Nice. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I just want to give you a big thank you for a comment that you left today or yesterday. I think it was yesterday you left a comment. Appreciate you. You said something that I wanted to say, but I didn't want to say it. And it wasn't on one of my videos. Yeah. Evening Charlie, what's up? Are we getting a new pet soon on Hero Wars? MD27, I would imagine sometime this year we may get a pet. Some people think we're going to get a pet in the next 2 weeks. I have no evidence to suggest that we're going to get a pet in the next 2 weeks. But we might. Judge strips Ode so you can put him versus meta Sebastian teams. I think that Sebastian will be on the decline soon. On the decline. I'm not going to call him a wasted investment. He's too good for that. But you're not going to need him as much in the near future. Level 150 was a slaughter. I did surprisingly well against the minions this week. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of nervous because I want to pull my weight. I'm used to doing, 50, 60 million. I did 5 million last week. When do we get a new boss? Vladar? I have no idea. I have no idea. No idea. We're getting the 4th Titan team. No, I hope not. No more Titans. Z showed me the new hero on Facebook, and oh, she had enough with that metal gourmet. She needs a new skin. Yeah, I think Zisha would be cool. I don't know. I have no idea who the next hero is going to be. I mean, we get a new hero soon. Big win today. I'm so glad. I am so pumped to win. Give me those Guild War trophies. Can I level up? Can I level up my totem yet? Can I put 1 into my totem? Not yet. Still a good ways away. Another week's worth of activity. I'll get my totem to 110. Hey Charlie, any word on whether we're going to get a new Super Titan skins? Stealth, probably not any new probably not any Titan skins anytime soon. You know what would be cool if they had a contest for players to submit ideas for 3 new pets and then off 3 absolute stars to current pets. Yeah, Shinra's. So this is kind of a silly thing. This is kind of a silly thing that maybe we should discuss real quick, because I see this comment and comments like it quite a bit. So the competitions, you guys remember? I guess a lot of you weren't really around for this too much, but the competitions that Nexters used to do, and for example, let me show you here. So I got this cool avatar and this cool avatar frame. Here, change avatar. So my avatar frame is the Golden Galahad avatar. Excuse me, not frame, but avatar. You get the Golden Galahad avatar for winning a video contest. And then the frame that I have, the Golden Galahad frame, is awarded to the winners of the annual Golden Galahad prize. So this was a video contest that they had a couple of years ago. You can see back in February of 2020 was the last time that they had this contest, I think. And they used to do like art contests, and they still do the cosplay thing, but they don't have like a competition around it anymore. At least I don't think so. The Halloween competitions. So Tom, I don't think they actually have a competition around it. I think they just want people to dress up and they show it off. I could be wrong. But they had this internal conversation about competitions. I guess they were afraid of hurting people's feelings. So many people complained because art is subjective, right? Art isn't fact. Like, I can think somebody is funny. Somebody else may not think that they're funny. I could look at a drawing and think that that's a good drawing. Other people would look at a drawing and be, well, that's a bad drawing. So art and, creative things like that are incredibly subjective. That's why a lot of people don't like me, don't like my channel. Also, apparently I lie and make stuff up a lot. But they got so much negative feedback because people's feelings were hurt that they just stopped doing competitions. They just stopped doing competitions altogether. So now the competitions that they do have are completely ambiguous. Leave a comment, choose your stuff at random kind of stuff. Last year they had a cosplay competition. It's entirely possible, but that's what they told me. I brought it up. I tried to have a conversation with some of the community managers. I think it was last month. I was like, hey, I would love to give you guys some ideas on branding. I would love to give you guys some ideas on community engagement posts. Like the 3 posts that you guys post every single day. Here's a free gift. Go to do this mission on Hero Wars Mobile. And then like the random stuff where it's like, the one that they have that's active right now is like, we have a little challenge for you. Find the artifact weapon that doesn't belong and share your answer in the comments. If enough people answer, everyone will get a prize. Well, everyone's going to get the prize. It's the 3 portal charges, right? Every week, we have basically this same competition, one form or another, right? We have the free boxes here, and this is the Facebook version of the Facebook posts. Occasionally, we get the free gold or the Valkyrie's favor or, one-offs like this. I was like, why don't you guys have more cool posts like competitions and to drive up engagement? Like, I would love to participate and share that around and be part of it. And they're like, no, people got upset. People got upset about people thinking that their work was bad. Yeah. I remember because I was thinking to be Rufus, but just couldn't make enough time to make it to the costume. I won't be able to make a Rufus costume because I'm getting shredded. I'm getting absolutely jacked. I'm too tall to be Rufus anyway. Yeah. We didn't get the Lamort's cards. I thought we would. Luis, as far as I know, it's the last week of the month. As far as I know, the B event is the last week of the month. People get upset about everything. I got one more thing for you guys to be upset about. We have come to an end. All good things come to an end. Tomorrow's live stream is at 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. We'll do some Foundations of Power. We've got one more Guild War day to just really come out on top for the week. We've won 3 out of 4 of our Guild Wars today. I'm very much looking forward to seeing if we can go 4 for 5 this week. It would be really cool if we did. We're going to talk about some more stuff. I'm going to post some more videos where I make stuff up and lie and all of that. But you guys won't know until you watch the video, until you click on the link. By the way, funny story. Funny story. Not really funny haha, but funny sad. The video that I posted today. Hold on. Let me show you this. This is funny. This is funny. So this is the thumbnail for the video that I posted today. And the intention was skip Hero Wars today because there's an event tonight on Hero Wars Facebook and web. Foundations of Power goes live tonight. And by the way, I got torn up for things being off center. You know, this was off center right there. And like this whole thing, like this and this was off center from everything. Like I got a lot of comments on this thumbnail, but people thought I was boycotting Hero Wars today. People thought like I was starting a boycott Hero Wars effort today for whatever reason. Skip Hero Wars today, you know, like. The thumbnail got a lot of engagement. The video did very well. A lot of people clicked on my video. A lot of people clicked on the video. Yeah, that is Mojo flipping you off. Yeah. The noises soon are that was just my fiance next door in her office. No big deal. So I look forward to seeing all of you here tomorrow. Really good evening live stream. Very upbeat. Very happy. Hope everybody has a great rest of your Thursday. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.